Hey, this is Laura Ellison-Hutchinson with True North Therapy in Denver, Colorado. I work primarily with teens and young adults who have experienced trauma, anxiety, and depression. And today I want to talk a little bit more about depression, what it is, why we might have it, and what small things can we start to do to make ourselves feel better. So, what it is. Depression can be different from person to person, but often we see people that are struggling with sadness, people that are struggling with isolation and loneliness. Some people really find themselves to be very irritable, getting frustrated and mad with things that normally they wouldn't be angered about. Some people struggle with sleep. They either sleep too little or they sleep too much. Some people have a hard time falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up too early in the morning. The same can be said for appetite. Some people really struggle with feeding themselves and nourishing their bodies, while others struggle with overeating and not being able to stop. Sometimes our bodies get very, very sore and our muscles are very tight and we're like clenched all the time and bracing. We have shallow breathing. We might have stomach aches or headaches, really kind of just whole body symptoms from depression. Some people may struggle with thoughts of suicide or with urges to self-harm. Other people may struggle with lack of interest in things that used to make them happy and excited to do. Okay, so now we know what it looks like. Why does it happen? Well, there are several factors. One could be you already have somebody in your family who experiences depression or other mood issues, and so you're at an increased likelihood of experiencing depression yourself. A second could be that there's a chemical imbalance that's happening in your brain, and that is impacting your mood and your self-esteem. A third reason could be trauma, right? All those negative experiences that kind of overwhelm our system where normally we might have been able to handle what happened, but for some reason it's just too much and we feel isolated from those around us, and that leaves us feeling sad and lonely and disconnected. And then another reason could be just those big life changes, the losing a relationship that was so important to you, being bullied, changing schools, moving cities. All those things could really negatively impact how you're feeling about yourself and your place in this world. Okay, so what can we do about feeling depressed? We know what it looks like now. We know maybe why we have it. What can we do about it? First off, stop isolating yourself. Often when we feel cruddy about ourselves and what's going on in our lives, we don't think anybody wants to be around us. We don't want to bring anybody down. But we need the support system that we have. Get out of your room, go downstairs, have a talk with your sister, schedule a walk with your best friend. Lean on those people that love you and want to support you. Another thing you can do is start creating small routines. Somehow it is like the last thing we want to do is take care of ourselves and our personal hygiene. Like that's just too much effort. But if you do that, if you make sure you take a shower, if you brush your teeth, if you take your medicine, those things will help you feel better about yourself. Maybe give you a little bit more energy to start doing the other things that you've stopped doing, such as the things you love, like needlework, like playing your guitar, baking, all those things that you like to do that kind of were like, I don't have the energy. It's not fun anymore. Start doing that again. You will feel a difference in your life. Another thing to do is get that body moving, right? I'm not telling you go outside and run a marathon, but I am asking you to try going outside for a 5-minute walk, getting out under the sun or in the sun, getting some vitamin D on your face, petting your dog, playing with your dog, connecting with nature. All those things can help improve your mood. And lastly, I know this is a hard one, try and cut down on social media. Doom scrolling, right? It can be the devil, especially when we're not feeling good about ourselves and we get on social media and all we see is everybody that is doing so great and so many things, and it just makes us feel even worse about where we are in the position we're in. So try some of those things. Let me know how it goes. And if you have any questions, please leave comments. And I hope you get to feeling good real soon.